I'm back, back in the saddle again. I'm back, back in the saddle again. You're back in the saddle again? Well, you are. Yeah, I definitely am in the saddle now. Yeah, you hit a record yesterday. Yeah, I know. And I'm tired from it. I got to take mom to the doctor today, so I got to find some time to do some more of this stuff. Well, he'll tell you about it in a minute, but hey, we're back. Of course, sure is beautiful over there. Wish I could have seen more, but yeah, well, you could tell him that too. That's true. That's true. You weren't real popular over there, were you? That's right. Maybe that's why your views were down while you were over there, because I wasn't out doing stuff with you. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, folks. Yeah, you better be, you goober. Anyway, yep, we're back. Had 44 sales while he's gone. He's going to show you those. And then this past weekend, he went yard selling in Duncan, the world's largest. And then here locally, spent about 550 fish. And now he listed. He's going to talk about that and try to get back to normal. Yeah, well, if that's possible for him. And yeah, we appreciate everybody. Had a buyer sale. A buyer sale. I mean, a viewer sale. Ugh, a viewer bought. Yeah, there you go. And we appreciate that, Sandy. And anyway, I guess we better get on with the show, because you got to get to the post office, and then you got to go take your mom to the doctor. And what else? Grocery shopping. And what else? Oh, list. Yeah. Hey, Heidi. And anyway, yep, let's go. Let's go. Let's not keep it too long. Now, yesterday was 37 minutes. How many people stayed with that one? Oh, my goodness. All right, let's go. We're back. Back in the saddle again. Woohoo! Ride 'em, cowboy. When's Yellowstone coming back on? I don't know. I'm ready for it. All right, let's go. Yep, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, you already saw that. That's Alpha Maui. Not Alpha Male, Alpha Maui. But I am the first one, too. All right. Yep, we're back. I'm going to go over my sales while I was gone. And then I had some sales yesterday, some good sales. I listed 100 items yesterday. I started out, I was going to list like 15 items, try to get back in the groove, because sales definitely suffered. Even though I had 44 sales, I was gone like 10 days. And then I've had 2 or 3, 4 sales a day the last couple of days. And then I said, you know what? You just sourced a bunch of stuff. You spent $550-ish. You need to get a listing. So yesterday I got the 15. Then I pushed it to 20, then to 25. Once I hit 51, I was like, all right, let's see if I can get 75. And once I got to like 82, I was like, okay, now you got to get to 100. So I did 100 listings. It was all day long, right before Big Brother started. And Frenchie, goodbye. And you kind of dug your own hole there, buddy. For those of you who watch Big Brother, I've never missed a season, so I'm kind of interested. But yeah, we're going to get into it. And again, I listed 100. 4 of the items that I listed yesterday sold yesterday. So I'll show you those tomorrow, because today I got to get into what I sold while I was on vacation. I'm going to go through that as quick as I can. I apologize, but I want you to see what I picked or what I sold while I was gone. And it's all out of here, all out of here. So again, I appreciate you. Sandy, I'll talk about yours tomorrow. I appreciate you as well. She bought something from me. And yeah, let's get on with it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. When I was in Hawaii, I went to an estate sale, and I told you about some clothes I bought. This is a double knit outfit from about the 60s. This lady was 90 years old and had passed away, and they were having an estate sale. These are bell bottoms, double knit, and I got these for free. But how cool are these? I mean, somebody in a movie production or something could use these, or somebody that wants to dress up Halloween or something for vintage stuff. And then I got a couple others. Hang on. This one is a vintage Van Teal, made in Holland, pure wool, and it's a beaded jacket, and you can see the beads on here. That's pretty cool too. And again, free is always good. And then here's another homemade dress that this lady made, and again, it's double knit, And I've got a pile of clothes here because I'm listing. But you can see here, that's pretty cool too. This lady was really good. I guess she was kind of a recluse, and according to the ladies that bought the house, and that she had a ton of stuff, sewing stuff and crafting stuff. And here's the robe. This is it's a robe or a dress. I'm assuming this is a dress. It is Polynesian Casuals, Hawaii, by Liberty House from the 60s. And you can see the sleeves. It's kind of a polyester, but really beautiful sheer dress. But those are the 4 items that I got for free, and I've got them now listed on eBay. All right, we're going to go through these as fast as I can. I put my store on vacation. I left on the 5th, but I put it on vacation as of the 3rd, and the reason for that was things like this where they were going to have to go in a 12 by 12 by 8. I didn't want those coming up at the last minute, and with the holiday on the 4th, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get them to the post office unless they were smaller items. So anything that was big is the reason, to prevent that was the reason I put it on vacation a couple days early. And I ran it until the 15th, so technically I had to the 16th to ship anything that's sold over that time period. Now, some of this stuff I did ship because this sold on the 3rd, which was Saturday. I ran 2 trips to the post office on Saturday, and then I did some cleanup on Sunday and Monday of things that I could get in the bin. And again, it was on vacation, so I didn't have to ship them all, but I did it anyway to try to keep me from having to do it when I got back. I had no clue what I was going to have in sales. So the first thing I sold on the 3rd is I called it a jungle tapestry. It had elephants and monkeys and other kind of animals on it. I paid $7.97 at Goodwill for this. Sold this for $33 on a best offer plus shipping, and my profit was $18.23. The next thing I sold on that same day, or actually this is the next day, is a Kevin Durant West All-Star jersey from 2010 in Dallas. And there you go. I paid $16.25 for this at a thrift store, and where they had gone up on prices. But I sold it for $79 plus shipping, so I ended up making $49.38 on it. The next thing I sold, I paid $1.46 for a bunch of these vintage shirts. This one's from the 2002 Oklahoma City car show. To benefit MDA, runs around the same time that Jerry Lewis's telethon did back in the day when those ran. And I sold this one for $11.50 plus shipping, and I made $8.44 profit. The next is a Pokemon Tomy. It's Aldi, and I bought a bunch of these for 50 cents a piece. This one sold for $7.25 plus shipping, and I made $5.64 off that piece. The next, if you remember Easy Rider magazine, I don't even know if it's still around, but those of you that are motorcycle enthusiasts know about this stuff. I got these at a yard sale for $0.25 a piece, 50 cents total invested. Had them for a while, and finally sold them for $11 plus shipping, and I made $7.82 profit. The next is a How to Train Your Dragon figure. I'm running out of these. I'm almost out. I paid $1 for this, sold it for $28 plus shipping, and this one is the Screaming Death. And my profit on that was $22.46. HP Inc. I got 2 questions on items that hadn't shipped while I was on vacation because they didn't read that I was on vacation. This is one of them. I mean, everybody was fine with it once they knew, and I just said it's posted in my thing. Some people I was messaging early on, but then I'm on vacation. Read the post, says I'm on vacation till. And but anyway, they were fine with it. I paid 50 cents for this at an estate sale before I went on vacation, and I sold this for $14.99 free shipping. My profit was $8.85. The next is an Opryland USA snapback cap. I got this right before I went on vacation as well. 25 cents in, $12.99 sold, plus shipping, and my profit on that was $10.86. And this is a Sony Walkman, DEJ011. I got a message on this one. I had it as parts, again, read for parts. I did not think it worked. And when I got home, she asked me, and I said, well, I don't know if it works. I'll find out when I get home. And when I got home, I tested it, and it did work. So I actually sold it for less than I should have, but I still made money. I paid $4 for it, sold it for 10 plus shipping, and I made $4.43 profit. This I picked up right before I went on vacation. I paid it 10 cents a piece, and there's 6 of these Time Life 70s, Ultimate 70s, anything Time Life, records, cassettes, CDs, buy them because they do sell really well. People like that stuff, and it's always advertised on TV. So when you see this stuff, grab it. I paid 60 cents for this bundle. I sold it for $41 plus shipping, and I made $33.23 profit. The next is a estate sale pickup, a bunch of ball caps back in January, 50 cents in on this Colt Arms snapback cap in really good condition, and 50 cents in, sold it for $35 plus shipping, $29.11 was my profit. The next is a Seiko women's watch. The box had $300 and something sticker on it. I did not pull it out and look at the back of it to see if it matched. I will do that in the future because I thought it was going to be good. I paid $20 for the watch. Luckily, I did make money on it. Sold it for $34.95. It wasn't the same watch. I made $10.06 profit. The next is First Classics leather gear. They're chaps, motorcycle chaps, size small, and they are in really good condition. I picked these up at a yard sale for $5, and I sold them for $35 plus shipping. My profit was $21.82. The next is Chicago White Sox. This is the other question that I got. When's that jersey going to ship? And as soon as I pointed out that I was on vacation and it showed it in my listing, he was fine with it. It's a Youth XL. Picked this up for $10 at a yard sale back in May. Sold it for $34.99 plus shipping. My profit was $18.83. Continuing on, this was in my death pile. It's a Ralph Lauren corduroy bear cap, but he's got the hockey player on it, as you can see here. And I got that for $2.32 at Goodwill. Sold it for $19.50 plus shipping, and $14.23 was my profit. The next are some vintage 1976 Tom and Jerry, which I know they're coming back out with the show or the movie plush. They need some loving TLC because they're kind of dirty. But I don't wash this stuff, especially vintage. I'm going to let the buyer do what they want with it. These are going to Japan. I had 50 cents total invested in, I'm sorry, $1 invested total, 50 cents each. 28 sold to Japan, plus shipping, $22.61 was my profit. I picked these up right before I went on vacation. They are K.A. Applegate, the Hork Bahir Chronicles, and Animorph. I did not know anything about these, but they looked cool, so I grabbed them for what did I pay for these? I paid $1, 50 cents a piece. Sold them for $10.49 plus shipping. Those going to Australia. $6.42 is my profit. The next are Nike Air 27C U shoes, size 7. I paid $1 for these at a yard sale. They had one defect on this shoe. There was a little bit of a fading into it from another color, and I described that in my listing, and that's why they sold cheap. I actually paid $1, sold these for $25 on a best offer plus shipping. I was still sending offers from Hawaii. $20.25 was my profit. The next is a zero invested $5 sale. It's a Cobra Hot Wheels car. I bought a military lot a couple years ago for $50, and I've sold it all, and I've made over $800 on it. I'm down to just a few of these left, so I knew exactly where that was because I don't have many left in that. But my profit on that was $4.78. I made a little on the shipping. The next is some vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. These were in the estate sale, and they are vintage, and you can see the different ones there. And nothing invested. Sold those for $19.99 free shipping. $13.36 is the profit. The next is an IFR, International Finals Rodeo. It's the last of these that I got. I got several of these kind of jackets for $1 a piece. This is a 2XL, and $1 in. I sold it for $44.99 plus shipping, and $37.45 was my profit. The next is an Oakley bin find, Oakley t-shirt, 80 cents in, sold it for $11 free shipping, and I made $2.49 profit, but it's gone. The next is another bin find, American Indian Treaties, a history of political Anomaly. What am I saying? Boy, I can't even read right now. I'm trying to read that small print. Um, I had 79 cents invested, sold it for $12 plus shipping. Yeah, is that right? Yeah. And 527 is my profit. The next is a Wintermate. It's United Engines Oklahoma City 3XL, kind of a windbreaker jacket. I got this in a bundle deal, 11 jackets for $50. This is one of the lower end ones, but they were all in pristine condition, and paid $454. Sold it for $16.80 plus shipping. $11.28 is my profit. The next is boy, I blew this one. Picked this up for $2 at a yard sale. Disney Infinity Toy Story starter pack. Sold it for 14, but when I went to ship it, somehow I had first class on this, and it was definitely a priority item. So I lost on the shipping about $7.32. So I ended up making $1.25, but I at least made profit. The next is another one of those vintage ball caps from that estate sale in January. 50 cents in on this vintage Winchester. I do have one more of these left, camo, and sold it for $29.25 plus shipping. $24.19 is my profit. This was a real nice one. I was still in Hawaii when this one hit. This is a free estate sale find. It is a vintage, and I described it as a poppy, satin quilted jumpsuit, hobo, hippie, any kind of keyword I could get in there from the 70s. Nothing invested in this thing. And this went overseas as well. Went to Ireland, and nothing invested. Sold it for $99.99 plus shipping. $84.70 is the profit. The next is a $10 buy at a yard sale. This is a Carhartt pristine jacket. It did have a defect on the collar. And again, I don't know what this person's going to do with it, but there was, let me find it here. Lipstick on your collar. All right, well, up at the top on the collar, you can see there's kind of it's almost like something got on it. But this thing was pristine. It's quilted, and it's very nice. $10 in. I sold it for $85.99 plus shipping. $63.24 was my profit. The next are two FedEx ball caps. I got these for a quarter piece at a yard sale, and sold these for $16 plus shipping. $13.12 was my profit. The next is Sherry All Color Changing Foundation SPF 15. Picked this up for $1 at a yard sale. Sold this for $12 plus shipping. $9.11 is my profit. The next is Farmers Co-op Corn, Eakley, Weatherford. That's towns west of me, farming communities. And I got one more of these left. I paid 50 cents for this. That is brand new as well. $17 sold plus shipping. $13.36 is my profit. It's going to California though. I picked these up at an estate sale recently, $5 a piece. So Red Man tobacco belt buckle, and I sold that for $21.25 plus shipping. $13.01 is my profit. The next is a Segoy women's cycling running jersey, whatever you want to call it. Probably more of a running jersey than a cycling jersey, and it's pretty cool. I paid $3.69 for this. Sold it for $12.95 plus shipping. $7.85 is my profit. The next is OG&E. I got a message from this gentleman. He said I had 5 left of these OG&E caps. He works for OG here in Oklahoma. That's our local electric utility. He wanted to buy them all. I had them for 15 a piece. He wanted to do 50 for all of them. I had 18 cents each invested from the bins. And so I did the deal, 50 free shipping off of a 90-cent investment. And my profit on that was $35.36. The next is a bundle deal as well. I gave $30 for a bunch of Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Nintendo games. This is Final Fight 2. In that bundle deal, I had $2.30 each invested. This came from the gentleman's mother had a video store way back when, and these were just sitting in a closet. And I sold that one off that $2.30 investment, $61.99 plus shipping. $49.76 was my profit. I got a bunch of these, nothing invested. Again, in an estate sale, I bought a bunch of stuff and comped everything else. So I've got 3 left of this color in the blue, in the red, Marlboro Music. They are all brand new, and I do have black ones as well. And So nothing invested, sold it for $17.50 plus shipping. $14.91 was my profit. The next is Santa Claus from the 50s. He's an 18-inch with a rubber face. I got this in an estate sale, and I paid $4 for him. And I sold him to somebody in Tacoma, Washington for $40 on a best offer, trying to get rid of it. Plus shipping, I made $28.48. He stopped off in Hawaii. Apparently they misrouted him, so I'm assuming he's just checking on the kids there before Christmas. Hopefully he's back on his way to Tacoma. The next is a Dollhouse brand women's jacket, 3X. It's a partially leather, partially fabric. I got this at the bins a long time ago. I've had it for a long time. $3 in. I saw a watcher sent out an $18.50 offer, made $12.83 profit. The next are Nike Air Monarchs. I got a few pair of these, $5 a pair from my source. Not Guy, it's a girl that does storage cleanouts. And I've gotten a bunch of these from her, the same style and brand. On these, I paid $5, sold them for $31.95 plus shipping, and I made $23.48 profit. The next is a Sheepdog police ball cap, and on the back it says Sheepdog right there. That's why I said it. And it's kind of a military, I guess, style ball cap. 18 cents from the bins, sold it for $9.50 plus shipping, and my profit was $8.63. The next is, oh, thank you very much, Elvis down in Acapulco. I guess he's down, well, of course, it's on the other side of the country from James. Hola, James. And paid 75 cents for this. Sold it for $24.99 plus shipping. $19.34 is my profit. The next is a Pendleton Western shirt. All Pendleton brands are valuable, or items, clothing, jackets, vests, shirts. This is a pearl snap t-shirt with horses on it and a rider. And I paid $5 for the yard sale for this. Sold it for $40 plus shipping. And my profit was $28.48. And my last two, or last, I guess that's it. Oh, I missed the Pat Benatar, didn't I? There she is, Pat Benatar. It's a button that was on a leather jacket that I got at the bins. The jacket was from 82, 83. So this is from the Get Nervous tour. I had nothing invested because I sold the jacket and I took the button off and sold it separately. Sold this for $15 plus shipping, and I made $12.61. So there's my sales while I was gone on vacation. And I'll get into tomorrow what I sold over the last couple of days. And had a really good day yesterday, so we'll get on with it later. I don't want to keep the video too long. I appreciate everybody as always. The Cap Guy and JT. We will talk to you again very soon. Have a great day, folks.